How many people know the name Bayard Rustin? Probably not as many as should. He was one of the most influential figures in the civil rights movement, yet his contributions remain largely in the shadows. Why? Because of the racism and homophobia of his time. He was openly gay, and his past associations with socialist groups made him a target for those who sought to undermine the movement. But make no mistake, Bayard Rustin was a brilliant strategist, a master organizer, and a tireless advocate for justice. His story is one of courage, resilience, and the enduring power of ideas. Born in Westchester, Pennsylvania, in 1912, Bayard Rustin was raised in a Quaker household, instilling in him a deep commitment to pacifism and social justice. His grandmother, Julia Rustin, played a significant role in shaping his early activism. She was a member of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, and her home served as a gathering place for civil rights activists. This environment exposed Rustin to the pressing issues of racial inequality from a young age. He attended Wilberforce University and later Cheney State Teachers College, where he became involved in various social and political causes. He organized protests against racial segregation and discrimination, demonstrating his early commitment to nonviolent direct action. Rustin's dedication to pacifism led him to become a conscientious objector during World War II. He was imprisoned for refusing to register for the draft, where he continued to advocate for social justice and challenge racial segregation within the prison system. It was during this time that he honed his skills in nonviolent resistance and developed a deep understanding of the power of collective action. In the 1940s, Rustin became involved with the Fellowship of Reconciliation, a pacifist organization committed to promoting peace and justice. He traveled throughout the United States, organizing workshops and training sessions on nonviolent direct action. His expertise in this area quickly made him a sought-after advisor for civil rights activists across the country. One of Rustin's most significant contributions came in 1963, when he served as the chief organizer of the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. This historic event brought together hundreds of thousands of people to demand an end to racial segregation and discrimination. Rustin's meticulous planning and organizational skills were crucial to the success of the march. He coordinated transportation, lodging, and security for the participants, ensuring that the event remained peaceful and focused on its goals. Despite his pivotal role, Rustin's involvement was often downplayed due to his sexuality and political past. Many within the civil rights movement feared that his presence would be used by opponents to discredit the cause. As a result, he worked largely behind the scenes, allowing others to take the public spotlight. However, those who knew him recognized his genius. He understood the intricacies of political strategy, the power of nonviolent resistance, and the importance of building coalitions. He was a visionary who saw the potential for a more just and equitable society. After the March on Washington, Rustin continued to advocate for civil rights and social justice. He became increasingly involved in the labor movement, believing that economic equality was essential to achieving racial equality. He worked with unions to promote fair wages, job training, and equal opportunities for all workers. In the later years of his life, Rustin became a vocal advocate for LGBTQ rights. He recognized the parallels between the struggles for racial equality and the fight for LGBTQ equality. He spoke out against discrimination and called for the full inclusion of LGBTQ people in society. Bayard Rustin died in 1987, but his legacy continues to inspire activists and organizers today. He was a true pioneer who dedicated his life to fighting for justice and equality. His story reminds us that progress is often the result of the hard work and dedication of those who remain behind the scenes, often facing significant obstacles and challenges. Bayard Rustin's contributions to the civil rights movement were invaluable. He was a master strategist, a skilled organizer, and a tireless advocate for justice. His story deserves to be told and remembered, so that future generations can learn from his example and continue the fight for a more just and equitable world. He reminds us that true leadership often comes from those who are willing to work in the shadows, without seeking recognition or praise. His legacy of courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment to justice will continue to inspire for generations to come. Let us not forget the name Bayard Rustin.